This man's story didn't begin with trophies. It started with a lonely child. And he never gave up. Today, we're not going to talk about one of the world's best footballers. We're going to talk about how a child became a legend, Cristiano Ronaldo. There is an island in the middle of the ocean, Madeira. In 1985, in a cramped house within 4 walls in one of the poorest neighborhoods of that island, a baby was born. His mother considered having an abortion. She went to the doctor and said, "We're too poor. I can't do it." The doctor refused. If that doctor had agreed, the world would never have seen Cristiano Ronaldo. Sometimes life depends on a doctor's decision. That child grew up. But what kind of growth was it? Playing football barefoot in the street, going to bed hungry, seeing his father drunk every night. While other children played with their toys, he only dreamed with a ball. "I'm going to get out of here," he said. "One day I'll show everyone." At the age of 12, his family made a decision. They were going to send him to Lisbon, to Sporting's academy, 1,000 kilometers away, without his mother, without his siblings, alone. That boy, crying at the airport, hugged his mother and said, "I'll make you rich, Mom." Everything was more difficult in Lisbon. The other children teased him, calling him the poor kid from the island. His accent was different, his clothes were old, he cried in bed at night. But when he went to practice in the morning, he was a different person. It was as if he was releasing all his pain, all his anger into the ball. The coaches were astonished. This kid wasn't just talented, they said, he was hungry for success. At 15, he was diagnosed with a heart condition. Doctors said he might not be able to play football anymore. His world collapsed. Football was his lifeblood. He underwent surgery. A few days later, despite the doctor's warning to rest, he returned to training because he didn't know how to rest. At 16, they beat Manchester United in a friendly match. He played so well in that game that Sir Alex Ferguson said after the match, "We must sign this kid immediately." At 18, he transferred to Manchester United for £12 million. He donned the legendary number 7 shirt. A dream had come true, but sometimes dreams come with pain. In 2005, the phone rang. Her father was in the hospital. She flew there immediately, but it was too late. Her father died at the age of 52. Ronaldo had never been able to show him anything. "You never saw me proud," he cried at the funeral. That day, something settled inside him. Every goal was for his father. Every trophy was the success he couldn't show him. Even today, he doesn't drink alcohol. His father's memory is always with him. Every time he scores a goal, he looks up at the sky as if someone is watching him from up there. He joined Real Madrid in 2009, €94 million, a record. The pinnacle. But the pinnacle is a lonely place. 9 years, 450 goals, 4 Champions League titles. Competing with Messi, the world was divided. Ronaldo or Messi? Comparing them every day. Having to prove himself every day. It was exhausting, but he never knew when to tire. In 2010, his son was born. For the first time, he felt like he had a real family. "I will give this child everything my father couldn't give me," he said. And he did. Time, love, support. In 2012, his mother was diagnosed with cancer. His world was shaken again. He had lost his father. He knew he couldn't bear losing his mother. He found the best doctors. He took on the treatment. His mother survived. "This is my greatest victory," he said, "more important than the Champions League." 2016, European Championship Final, Portugal versus France. His dream was to win the first major trophy for his country. 2016, European Championship Final, Portugal versus France. His dream was to win the first major trophy for his country. The goal came in extra time. Portugal became champions. Ronaldo lifted the trophy in tears. "This isn't for me, this is for Portugal." He met Georgina in 2016, an ordinary girl working in a Gucci store, but he saw something different in her: sincerity. Georgina loved him not because he was Ronaldo, but because he was Cristiano. Together they built a family. Children, happiness, peace. In 2022, they were expecting twins, a boy, a girl. But at birth, their son died. "This is the greatest pain a parent can experience," she wrote. A few days later, she went out into the field. In the 7th minute, the stands rose to their feet. They applauded. Ronaldo cried. That moment showed that football is more than just a game. He's 39 years old today. Some say his career is over, but he's still scoring goals. He's still winning. He wakes up at 6 a.m., 5 carefully planned meals a day, 3 to 4 hours of training a day. His body fat percentage is 7%. He's like an athlete in his 20s. I'll stop when my body tells me to stop, he says. But right now, I'm still strong. Over 200 appearances for the national team, over 130 goals, 5 European championships, world records, and he still says, I want to win a World Cup. He even plans to play at 41. He becomes a different person when he plays with his children. I give them the things my father couldn't give me, he says. I talk to them. I listen to them. Every day I tell them how important they are. A UNICEF ambassador. He donated millions to cancer patients. He helped Syrian refugees. He built a children's hospital in Madeira. He donates blood regularly, which is why he doesn't have tattoos. If I get tattoos, I won't be able to donate blood, he says. A legend on the field, a human being off the field. Over 900 goals, 5 Ballon d'Or awards, $1 billion fortune. But these are just numbers. The real story is about a lonely child who changed the world. A man who lost his father, almost lost his mother, lost his son, and never gave up. Ronaldo's legacy isn't just goals. His legacy is discipline, perseverance, and never giving up. Children from poor neighborhoods say, Ronaldo was poor too, but he succeeded. Athletes who have suffered injuries say, Ronaldo had heart surgery, but he came back. People who have experienced loss say, Ronaldo lost his father, but he kept going. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what hardships you've endured. What matters is never giving up. From the impoverished streets of Madeira to the world's top. From a lonely child to a legend. A life that began with a doctor's decision is inspiring billions of people. What did you dream of when you were 12 years old? That child told his mother, I will make you rich. Today, he has enriched not only his mother, but the world, with hope, inspiration, and the power to never give up. Ronaldo's story isn't over yet. At 39, he's still writing it. He's still running. He's still dreaming. And he reminds us, nothing is impossible. There are only things you haven't worked hard enough for yet. Nothing is impossible. Every story can be rewritten for those who never give up. Don't forget to follow his story channel for more.